So before I was driving diggers, I was a plumber. You kind of got over unblocking toilets and doing that, and always had a bit of a thing for driving diggers, so I decided that's what I kind of wanted to do, drive diggers and machinery over unblocking toilets. So yeah, it was kind of a, I guess, probably in hindsight, a good move for me, going the way that I did. And yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed driving machines and heavy machinery, so yeah, it's good. I'm Ben from EarthTech Excavation. We're based in Tauranga in the Bay of Plenty in the North Island. So the work that we specialise in is civil works, drainage, earthworks, contouring, any kind of farming works, farm races, orchard works, house pads, yeah, kind of do anything really. If the job's there and there's work to be done, we'll get the job done. Would like to, obviously, over time, probably get a bigger digger to get into deep drainage and doing a bit bigger infrastructure sort of stuff. We've been going for about four and a half years. Started with a -3 Sumitomo. Started with that and then sort of worked that for about two and a half years. Learned a lot of things with mechanical and kind of had to figure it all out myself with breakdowns and stuff like that. And then kind of got to a point where I was like, you know, with having consistent work and having reliability, I decided to go with a newer machine with warranties and stuff like that, and having less breakdowns and less stress. So yeah, we decided, probably this digger's 2 years old now, 2.5 years old, to go with a newer digger, just having reliability and having the faith of knowing that it's not going to go down when you're busy in the summer or stuff like that. I was kind of lucky because I kind of knew a lot of people. So it was, when I kind of started out, it was, I guess, knowing the industry and living in Tauranga itself and being here for a while. I've kind of been lucky to have people that I already knew in the industry before I started out on my own, which kind of also helps the whole situation of going out on your own and starting your own business. So I've got a 13-ton Sumitomo with a A2 heli tilt attachment and batter bucket. So how I kind of came about Attach2 was I hadn't really used any of their products or their hitches. I'd used other manufacturers that are similar to Attach2. And I've also found with the Attach2 heli tilt that it's a lot lighter than other attachments or other heli tilts that are on the market, which also means like it's better if you're operating with like a thumb attached to your excavator or stuff like that. Their heli tilt is a bit more lighter, and a lot more lighter, I think, than other heli tilts that are on the market. And their heli tilt is a bit more compact compared to other hitches that are on the market. So I think, yeah, I hadn't used them to start off with, but yeah, now that I'm with Attach2, I don't think I would change to any other hitch. Them being, with what I said, with being compact and lighter than other hitches that are on the market, and just with the service that comes with Attach2 and yeah, everything that they provide for you is yeah, you can't really fault it. So yeah, when I first started, it was a bit of a struggle with just getting consistent work and then getting kind of my name out there. So I kind of found that the first year of being out on your own was like testing, and kind of was, I guess, getting used to the system and kind of getting the hang of it. And then once you kind of got the hang of it, then it was, yeah, it was not a struggle, but I'd say like more just getting consistent work. And then once I kind of got the consistency and a bit of a name for myself, then it all just the work kept coming in and kept getting good solid partnerships or relationships with other clients and stuff like that. So this project we're on at the moment is a earthworks project for a contractor who I contract to. They're quite a big contractor here in Tauranga. It kind of started, it was just all gorse and farmland type scrub and stuff, so it was all mulched and like pretty much everything was cut down before we could start the earthworks. We started the earthworks and we had to like work with archaeologists and the local iwi, which is Penirako in Te Puna. We had to kind of work with them to get everything signed off and everything recorded before we could start the earthworks here. And it's a cut to fill site, so it's a housing development with terrace house lots. Yeah, a lot of cut to fill pretty much. Bit of material getting carted off site. Yeah, it's quite a big project. The earthworks once we finish all the earthworks, then we'll just roll on to the civil works with drainage and you know, like roading and all that, service trenching and stuff like that. So yeah, at the moment it's just earthworks and yeah, it'll work into the civil side of things after that. The ultimate goal will be to have a couple more staff members. Don't want to grow massively big, you know, like maybe 1 or 2 more guys and just have a bit more machinery. I would probably look at getting a 20 tonner to do more drainage works and stuff like sheep piling and stuff like that. Just kind of opens you up to more work and more kind of work that no one else, well, people still doing it, but work that's a bit more specialised compared to just doing like earthworks and stuff like that. Found the service to be pretty, you know, like pretty well and pretty good with what they do, with how they give you a call every couple of months. With who I've been dealing with is Brooklyn. He's been wicked, like calls every time he's in Tauranga or in the Bay of Plenty, and just rings up for a yarn and just wants to check if everything's all good or if I need anything. And their service is really, it's wicked what they provide and how they treat their customers and how their on service carries on with looking after their clients even well after purchasing their product.